In 2006, commercial quantities of oil were confirmed to exist in the Lake Albert Basin in Uganda. The oil companies in Uganda,
Total Energies
and CNOOC, completed the exploration phase and are now headed into development. The Tilenga project is operated by
Total Energies
and the Kingfisher operated by CNOOC. Once produced, part of the crude oil will be refined in Uganda to supply the local market, and part will be exported to the international market. The export to the international market will be through an export crude oil pipeline, the East African Crude Oil Pipeline. The Eacop is a 1,443-kilometer crude oil export pipeline that will transport Uganda's crude oil from Kabale Hoima in Uganda to Tanga Port in Tanzania. The pipeline route was selected by the government of Uganda as the least costly and most robust. Due to the viscous and waxy nature of Uganda's crude oil, the pipeline will be heat traced to maintain the temperature of the oil at 50 degrees, making the Eacop the longest electrically heat traced pipeline in the world. The pipeline will be buried to minimize impact on the environment, with some facilities above ground designed to ensure minimal environmental and social impact. The project will be compliant with the Ugandan and Tanzanian national legislations and international best practices. In Uganda, the Eacop originates at the future Kabale Industrial Park in Hoima district and comprises the following components: 296 kilometers of insulated electrical heat-traced buried 24-inch pipeline. The above-ground installations shall include 2 pumping stations, intermediate block valves, electric heat trace substations. Other facilities required to support the construction of the pipeline will be built, such as 4 main camps for the construction teams, pipe storage yards, access roads, and borrow pits. These will be restored or handed over for other uses as appropriate at the end of the construction phase. The Eacop in Tanzania covers 1,147 kilometers and comprises 4 pumping stations, 2 pressure reduction stations, intermediate block valves, electric heat trace substations, and 12 main camps and pipe yards. The crude oil transported by the pipeline will be stored in the marine storage terminal before being shipped and sold to other countries. Vessels will be loaded with the crude oil out of a dedicated facility on a 2-kilometer long jetty that goes into the open seas.